Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is Monday again. So, welcome. We're going to give just a couple minutes and hope some people jump on with us. We're talking about today upsize it. Upsize it. So, looking forward to our conversation this morning. Hope everyone had an amazing Mother's Day. I hope that you if you have your mother with you, were able to celebrate her. It does make such a difference to be able to celebrate moms. So I hope that you were able to do that. It's going to be a beautiful week. I hope where you are too. It's supposed to be a beautiful week where I am. And I'm looking forward to that. We've had a lot of rain and actually some pretty cool temperatures for spring. So I'm looking forward to having a nice warm week. So, so glad that you are joining me this morning for it is Monday again. Yes, we are thankful that the Mondays keep coming, that we still have the opportunity to be here. And I pray that we are all using that opportunity to the fullest and really honoring the Lord in our day-to-day interactions and everything that we do. So just one more minute and we will get started with our discussion for today, which is upsize it. Upsize it. That is our discussion for today. So hopefully you have your coffee to join me for coffee for a few minutes this morning and enjoy the conversation. So it is Monday again. All right, we're almost ready to go. My cup says brew can do it. Yes, coffee can do it. Good morning. Well, let us go ahead and get started with our discussion this morning. I thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Michelle, your courageous voice life coach and game plan coach. Yes, I help you with the game plan. We assist women, professional women who are over 40 who feel unfulfilled and stuck in their current life or career to create a game plan to rediscover, restore, and reset so that they can go from where they are to where they want to be. So that is what we're endeavoring to do. That is who I am, Dr. Michelle, your courageous voice life coach and game plan coach. So this morning, I wanted to, it's Monday again, right? So again, set ourselves up for the week, set our thinking up in a way that serves us well so that we are moving forward with our plans. And as I said, we can sometimes feel stuck, right? And so the game plan is to hopefully help you to get unstuck. And I'm going to give just a few tips this morning to talk about how we can upsize it. Well, upsize what? Upsize our dream, upsize our vision, right? Upsize our life. So, we are going to talk about that a little bit this morning. So, when I say upsize it, I'm meaning what I'm meaning is if you feel stuck, and I know we use that word a lot. So let me unpack that a little bit. When I say stuck, sometimes people feel very defeated. They feel like they're just kind of spinning in their head and they cannot move forward. They don't. It feels very overwhelming. It feels very confusing. And so it kind of stagnates a person and they don't know how to move forward. Okay. So that's what I mean when I say stuck, when you feel stuck. So, what I'm talking about this morning in terms of upsizing, it's upsizing to get unstuck, to get out of that point where you just feel like you're spinning on a wheel, you're not going anywhere, you're waking up every day, you're doing things, you're doing your work, you're going to work, you're doing your life, and you're busy, but maybe not producing, not feeling productive like you're producing. So I want us to upsize to get unstuck. Okay. So I kept it with the you so that it would be easy for you to remember in case you can't write it down. But if you can, grab a pencil and write this down. So the first thing I would say is upload. And when we upload something, right, we put it out there, right, so that everybody can see it. You got to put it out there for yourself first. So, if you like vision boards, get a vision board. If you like journaling, write it down in your journal. But just dream big. Dream about your best, what you envision as your best life. Dream about the things that you want, the things that you want to change, the things that you've been desiring to do maybe for years. But upload that vision, upload it so that it's out there, so that you have it out there on paper, so that you have it in front of you. Because sometimes we just need to keep things in front of us to help us, to remind us, one, that it is possible, right? That there is a way forward. And so you want to put it out there in front of you so that you can see, visualize the way forward. So do whatever you need. Do a vision board, do a journal, do a dream journal. Do a wall of maybe notes to yourself or affirmations. Whatever it is, it's going to help you dream big and put that vision out there. You got to upload it. Okay. So that's the first thing for upsizing to get unstuck. The second thing I will say is, after you've done all that, you've put it out there, you've got all of it in front of you or written down, you've got your vision board. So now, because I want you, as you vision, I want you to vision in every area of your life. Okay? Not just your work, but your family, your friendships, the organizations or groups that you're a part of. I want you to envision everything. Where are you emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually? Where are you? So this is like big. This is a big upload. This isn't just, put down a few things on paper. Use every part. Think about every part of who you are as a person. Upload it and get it out there. Okay. And then, so secondly, after you have gotten it all out there, and this is big, right? Because this has to do with every area of your life. Then I want you to unpack it, right? So, maybe you put physical health or mental health. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Maybe you have that in your vision to improve that. So, how are you going to unpack it, right? What are you going to do for your mental health? Are you going to take a regular monthly or bi-weekly or bi-monthly or weekly mental health day? Are you going to see a therapist? Are you going to take some time away? Are you going to read something that is going to feed and help you spiritually and mentally? Like, what are you going to do to unpack it so that you are really working on your mental health? And there's a range. Sometimes we're able to do those things that help us to move forward in our mental health without the assistance of others. Sometimes we need assistance. That is okay. Please, let's get over the stereotype and the stigma that counseling is not okay. It is okay. In fact, I recommend it for everybody, for everybody. So there's a range of how you can work on the mental health. Maybe you just work with a coach to help you unpack this, right? But you got to unpack it, right? It can't just be, I'm going to improve my mental health. What are you going to do that? I'm going to improve my physical health. Are you going to start eating better? Are you going to start counting calories? Are you going to start walking? Are you going to join a gym? Are what are you going to do? So remember, this is big. So this might be in your career. What are you ready to shift to a different position? Are you ready to shift to a different area? Are you ready to be an entrepreneur? What do you want to do? And then what are the steps to do it? You got to break it down. One, step two, step three. Okay. So you got to unpack it. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but that said, what's your alternative? Your alternative is staying stuck in your head, staying stuck where you are, being unhappy, feeling defeated, feeling like you're not moving forward. That's your alternative. So at the end of the day, the first thing that you're going to have to do is make a choice, right? You've uploaded this vision. Now you've got to make a choice to unpack it and put the steps out there. Okay. So then after you upload it and you unpack it, what do you have to do? You got to upgrade, right? You've got to upgrade. And upgrade meaning I'm moving forward. Like when you get an upgrade, right? Say to first class, you move to the front of the plane, right? So you got to upgrade. You got to start moving forward. You've written down the steps. You see what you need to do, right? But now you've got to start moving. You've got to start moving. You've got to start taking the steps. Now, take it in small increments. Let me say this. Give yourself time to do this. It's not going to be write the vision one day and it's all implemented the next day. That's not realistic. But it is realistic to create this kind of plan so that you can get upsize to get unstuck, right? So when you upgrade, you've already started the plan. You've put the steps down. And even as you begin to move, you will do some evaluation as you go. You will do some changing things around as you go. But you at least have to have that solid plan in place. And then figure out or think about who can help me, right? No man is an island. And so many times we try to jump out and we try to do things by ourselves and we don't finish because we get overwhelmed because we're trying to do it alone, right? My coach says that you can go fast by yourself, but you can go further with a team. So get who's in your corner, right? Who can help you with this? There may be people in your corner that you feel, are friends and can help you be, accountable. But there also may be some processes, some places that you need to reach out to, right? If you're starting a business, maybe you need to reach out to your state governments so that you can get your paperwork and your plans in place. So there are different, depending on your vision and depending on your steps, there are different places or people that you need to connect with. But I'll say this, you have to connect, right? You cannot do this by yourself. So be willing to move forward and do the work, but think about who are the people that can help me with this, right? And I know that there are even organizations, if you want to start a business, who help you start a business. So it's not impossible to get unstuck, but it does take a decision, right? So you can make that decision to get unstuck, or you can keep moving along. Good morning, Amanda. I'm sorry, I just saw your comment. Good morning. Or you can keep moving along on that hamster wheel in your head and letting defeat live there rent free, or you can make a decision and you can change it up, right? You can upsize it. So, upsize to get unstuck. Step number one, you've got to upload the vision. You've got to put it out there, put it before you, however that works for you, so that it is in your face, right? And hopefully, with it being in your face, it's going to motivate you to start moving, right? Then you've got to unpack it. Okay. Remember, this is a big vision. So, this is about family. Let's say this it's about God first. How are you living your life with the Lord? And then family, career, and then those other parts that are part of that, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health. So it's all of that that you're uploading and now unpacking. So prioritize, what are you going to start with first, right? Trying to do it all at once will become confusing and feel like very overwhelming, and it could cause you to back up from it and stop. So where are you going to start first, right? Unpacking this, putting the steps in place. And then thirdly, upgrade, right? Move to the front, move to first class, and start putting those steps in motion, acting upon what it is you have envisioned, what you've unpacked. Now you're upgrading it and you're actually moving. And think about the people that can help you along the way, right? And it's always important to have a group, a few people at least, who can be accountability people, right? Who can help you, who can call you up and say, "Hey, where are you with that? How are things going with that? And if you're not moving, well, why aren't you moving?" Like, you've got to be willing to allow them to be kind of that, um, really accountability for you and challenge you a little bit if you really want to move this forward, right? At the end of the day, like I said, it's all about if you it's your vision, if you're willing to work it, if you're willing to make the decision to move forward, right? So, with all of that said, I want to say this: I can help you. I offer the opportunity to help women over 40, professional women, to get unstuck, to get from that unsettled and uncertain place to a place where they feel like they're moving forward, right? Where there is an opportunity to create the game plan, right? Create the game plan so that you do have a way forward. And so, my program called Bold Voice, right, is for the woman who is frustrated in her career, feeling consumed, perplexed about, how do I move forward here? Tired of making plans that aren't going anywhere, right? If you're tired of that and tired of feeling defeated and having that hamster wheel of defeat living rent free in your head, if that is you, then Bold Voice will help you. It'll help you formulate your game plan, learn the specific steps, and have the formula to achieve the goal, right? It will also help you not, if you're afraid, I'm always gonna be here. Are you afraid of that? Are you afraid that you won't know or don't know how to make the moves for your best life? Do you feel undervalued? Do you feel unproductive? Busy but not moving forward. Okay, so Bold Voice can help you with that. So you can get the breakthrough, right? From stagnation to having the plan for success. So you can create boundaries around your life that build confidence, because when you have firm boundaries in place, then you know what you're doing, you know if you're going where you're going, and things and people aren't imposing on your plan. So you've got to create those good boundaries that build the confidence to be able to move forward. And then you get a benefit of a clear direction so that you can move forward boldly, right? And what does that mean? It means that you have clarity in your thoughts. Your life is feeling fulfilled. You feel confident in how you're navigating those steps in your life. You have good emotional intelligence. You're using those strengths and those areas of expertise in your life to be the best that you can be. You're being productive and not just busy, right? And you're living passionately. So, if any of that sounds like something that you want my help with, I encourage you to please schedule your breakthrough call with me. And here is the link for you to schedule that call. Now, this is a 90-day coaching program. So there are 12 weekly coaching sessions in a group. You have accountability with others in the group, and we have weekly meetings, and then we have Q&A to answer any questions where you're kind of feeling like I'm not quite sure how to move forward here. So I offer that option. I also offer that option along with 3 one-to-one sessions with me. So you get the 90-day coaching program, but then in addition you get 3 one-to-one sessions with me. So please um, reach out to me and we can talk about each of those options if this is something that's going to be helpful for you. Now, if you feel like, hey, I've got my plan, I know what I'm doing, I'm moving forward, I feel like my vision is coming to pass and I'm taking the steps, then Bold Voice is not for you. But if you are the person who needs to upsize to get unstuck and you need assistance to do that so that you can move, what do you want to do? Do you want to change positions? Do you want to change careers? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Like, you've got to get the unstuck though to start moving forward. And we can help you to develop your plan to do that with a formula that will help you reach your goals. Okay. So, thank you so much. I hope that Upsize to Get Unstuck has been helpful for you. Again, I am Dr. Michelle, your courageous voice life coach and your game plan coach. And we assist professional women over 40 who feel unfulfilled and stuck in their current life and career to create a game plan to rediscover, restore, and reset so that they can go from where they are to where they want to be, right? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you have an amazing Monday. Again, to all the mothers, I hope that you had an amazing Mother's Day. Have a great week and put this into practice so that you can upsize to get unstuck. And I will talk to you next week at 7:30 a.m. for It Is Monday again. Have an amazing day.